Welcome to a little video here. We've got Rob Riches. Now these are what I've got here. Got anabolic steroids here. I've got Primo Tessin, Testosterone Nantha, I got Sustanon 250, I got some Androderm patches. So I got all this stuff here just to show you how easy it is to get steroids. In Australia we have the strictest steroid thing on the planet. In the UK, US, easy as fuck. I even got a script here. I'll cover up the details. I've got a script there. So this is not from some gym rat at the gym. This is legit stuff from the doctors. Rob Riches, everyone's favourite natty bodybuilder. In this interview here, it's hilarious. You got the cameraman sort of like, Rob's going, hey, put in some shaky shit, like make it look sort of like it's covert and real. You got some staged actor asking Rob Riches the questions, and Rob Riches like got his side profile and got lighting, and he's got his hair fucking gelled up. I would say, in my opinion, Rob Riches is about as natural as this interview, about as natural as a conversation. Rob Riches, I'm not sure if you failed in acting school, bro, but your acting sucks. Anyway, let's cut to it. Let's watch it.
If you failed a drug test, does that mean you're asking this? But since I have Rob Riches here, it's something that was really obvious, and he, supposedly tested positive for steroid use or whatnot, and that kind of hurt your fans. I was looking through some of your videos, and a lot of people was like, oh, he's
hurt your business. Rob doesn't have fans. He has customers, clients, patients. Patients. Does Rob administer anabolics? I don't know.
Not natural. Or one thing that I read, and it was pretty negative. It's like what is it, Rob Roids Riches, something like within the
Rob Roid Riches.
those terms. And me, growing up watching you, I always thought you were natural as well. So you let down a lot of your fans. Here's
the thing, right? People say, what does natural mean? Natural means, alright, so you got this. That wasn't natural, and this would be natural. Natural means you don't pin up so much stuff in your butt cheeks that you look unnatural, that you look like, well, it's natty, man, like, this looks natty. Doesn't mean you're natty, though. Looking natty doesn't mean you're natty. Look at Lance Armstrong. Did Lance Armstrong, did he look like he was on the juice? To untrained eye, not at all. To the trained eye like me, 100%.
When that information came out, so I just wanted to confront you about this right here, and I mean this in the most...
Confront, bro, you got paid $50 off a fucking Craigslist advert. Need fake stage actor, please enroll now. $50 for 10-minute work. Confront? My ass you confronted.
Respectful way possible, but if...
Respectful, you got paid, bro, you got kickbacks.
You can just let us know what happened, because I feel people just went off of what they were reading, right? And that's where they get the information from, but it just like, I just wanted you to clear that up and either admit that you probably were doing it and you made a mistake, or is it...
This is where Rob Riches' acting career fails epically. Watch this. This is fucking gold, unnatty Emmy Awards. Right, look, check this out.
Something that was false. Was it not true? Wow, we're going there. All right. Just back it up a little bit. I failed a drug test for what? From what I remember, for steroids or something, yeah. Where did you read or see that or hear that?
The person standing opposite me now. In the rain.
Is it still raining? I hadn't noticed.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hey, Johnny, what's up?
I have a problem with Lisa. She said that I hit her.
What? Well, did you?
No, it's not true. Don't even ask.
My husband is having an affair with your wife. I don't think we should talk about it. Unless you're prepared to kill them.
Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, God. Oh, man.
What's the matter?
I have a headache.
It might be a tumor.
It's not a tumor. It's not a tumor at all.
It was just the word going around, and then different people making different titles, putting different different blog posts about you failing and not being natural. So that's where I got it from. All right. If you search up on Google, it's like, no, I know. Yeah. But let me ask you this. What are your thoughts? I mean, you've seen me train, you've seen the condition. Like, let me ask you, do you think I'm on steroids? What I would say, it's really difficult because seeing you in the gym, you work really...
It's really difficult because I know if I'm really honest with what I was going to say, Rob's going to wipe me out of his life. So I'll tell you what Rob wants me to tell you. That's my opinion.
Really hard. You're extremely...
This guy, what did you just fucking say? Oh, hey, man, I've seen you work really hard in the gym. It must have been your nanny. I'll tell you fucking what, man. I've taken anabolic steroids, and when you're on that shit, you can train like a motherfucker. You can train like a fucking beast. You just fucking lift and you get this incredible pump. Your blood volume's up. You just want to pump fucking shit in the fucking gym, man. You want to get in front of that mirror. You want to pick up heavy fucking objects and put them back down on the ground again. You want to do it over and over and over again. Training hard. Steroids let you train hard like a motherfucker, let you recover. They increase your protein synthesis in your muscle, so when you're guzzling that microhern fucking whey shake, it's actually going into your muscle versus your belly. So the anabolic steroids work incredibly, let you train harder, recover faster, aka increase muscle hypertrophy. Let's get back to this fucking acting.
Knowledgeable, so it makes sense that you would be natural, but then again,
It makes sense you'd be natural because you train really fucking hard, harder than the next motherfucker can, because the next motherfucker's natty, and you're really knowledgeable, which is what you have to be to get some decent results. You can't just pin your butt cheeks and across your fingers. You got to know what your cycle is, what your hormones are doing, blood tests, etc. So you got to be knowledgeable.
and I can see it from somebody else, you know, who's been training all the time, who's dieting, who's following your instructions to the T, but they still don't have that physique that you have. So it's easy to say, yeah, man, he's not natural. That's why I can relate to people who are saying he's not natural.
All right, let me just set the record straight here, because even though I put it out in various forms,
Mate, you're so fucking fake. You're about as fake as that hair gel you got on, bro.
I haven't spoke about it on video, and you've asked me, so now's the perfect time. So,
But bro, you organised this conversation. You even told the fucking cameraman, make it look sort of real, have a bit of graffiti in the background, people riding bikes on their bikes, make it look just like a real unstaged conversation. Just down the beach with my bro, just having a bit of a chat, and wow, like, oh my god, you asked me about steroids? Like, why would you ask me about that? Like, oh no, man. Fuck, Rob. Would you think we're really that dumb and gullible? I mean, most of them are, I guess. I'm not.
I failed a drug test.
You failed a lot of tests, in my opinion. Let's cut to... I'm getting a bit bored of this. This is an entertaining bit coming up. Rob Rich's steroid test. Let's come along. I'll speed it up for you. Now, get to this one. This is fucking hilarious. Listen up. This is Rob Rich's drug test. These guys are classic. These natties say, hey, I'm not even that big, man. I'm not even that big. If I was on steroids, I want my money back. Look, I'm not even that big, man. Check it out. Hey, Lance Armstrong was fucking about 30 less than you, bro. He was on anabolics for 10 years. So using the whole, I'm not that big, man, is a fucking bullshit lie people use to cover up their history with the noobs. Check this out.
These other drug-based substances that people are claiming. Look at this. Put your arm out. We talked about this earlier.
Right.
For anyone who thinks I am on something, how tall are you and how heavy are you?
Probably about 5'9", around there, about
right, so
160.
So maybe an inch taller than you, like 5'10", and probably 10, 15 pounds heavier. Just put...
So Rob Richards is 180. Same height as Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong, his peak was about 140. Rob Richards is 40 pounds heavier than Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong was using anabolic steroids for almost 20 years. Lance is still on gear today. You can see it in his red neck, his face. You can just give it away. And Rob Richards is trying to say he's natty, but he's 40 pounds heavier than Lance Armstrong, who's a hardcore juicer. And Rob, look at this. Here you go, Rob. I can put my fucking fingers around my wrists. But if you test my blood, it would still have traces, carbon isotope ratio traces of testosterone and anthate from a few months ago when I took them for a bit of an experiment and healed rib injury. And also, I'd probably test positive for oxymethylone, androlic. And you're trying to tell me that doing steroids makes your wrist big?
Oh, no, not the bees! Not the bees! Ah! Oh, my eyes! My eyes! Ah! Ah!
Put your arm out. I know you can't see this on camera, but...
What can't you see on camera? That you're bullshitting us again? The wrist test, Rob Richards' steroid test. Hey, Rob, I'll go, what? If your acting career's failed, or so it's already failed, if you get called out for being a fake natty and that all fails, what you can do, you can get a job with the IOC, the Olympic Commission, drug testing lab, and you can say, hey guys, we're wasting our time doing carbon isotope ratio testosterone test. Let's do the wrist test. Let's do the wrist test. Mate, you're right. If you're right-handed, mate, your right hand wrist must be thick because you're tossing a lot.
I can pretty much touch, certainly with those fingers,
Right, they're
around my wrist. It's barely, like, I can barely touch them compared to mine. I can get them fully round. My wrists, my joints are small.
Fuck! I can go to Rich Piana's house, put my hand around his wrist, and it's going to be the same, motherfucker. You are just like, and then watch this. He just goes nowhere with it. It's like a show, man. Just like magic trick, change the subject.
The worst bit is his mum. He says it.
Oh yeah, get to his mum bit. What up? Now you understand why people lie.
Right? And at my height and build, and bear in mind, you can look back from photos 10 years ago. My first competition, every competition, photo shoot, it's all on YouTube and other social media sites. My build is pretty much the same.
Dude! Because you've been using the gear for so long and you're just micro-dosing or using so many dosages and you want to keep that natty aesthetic look. I understand that, bro. Fuck.
A little bit thicker and more detailed. I'm a little bit less conditioned at times, but I'm pretty much the same. I don't go from this to this. So I've been consistent first and foremost. Secondly, you've seen how I train. I lift heavy, I lift with good form. My diet is pretty consistent and clean. Why wouldn't I be able to build lean muscle mass and sculpt my body?
And why the fuck wouldn't you take some anabolic steroids? Why not? And guarantee better results, lasting results, more consistent results. Why wouldn't you, Rob? Why wouldn't you?
If I was sat here at 198, 200 something pounds at my frame, and I'm sat like this, okay, you can question me a little bit more, but 175, 178 pounds at 5'10".
So Rob Richards' steroid test is if someone's at 170 pounds, they're full natty. They're full natty. I was 150 pounds on oxymethylone. Like, Robbie's just tripping. He is tripping.
With smallish joints. And I had one guy who claimed that I was on certain stuff and he knew that as a fact. He also said right after, look at the guy, he's as big as Arnold. You've seen Arnold, haven't you?
Oh my God.
He trains at Gold's.
Yeah.
Am I as big as Arnold?
Not at all.
Okay, so if he's saying that...
Rob Richards, stage 4 drug test. Am I as big as Arnold? Means I'm clean. Fucking, oh my God. This cunt is fucking hilarious.
You believe other stuff. Just look at the facts. So
have you ever experimented with something, maybe when you were younger, or maybe for 1 week, 1 month, just something that wasn't consistent, but you just experimented? Have you ever done that?
Everyone thinks this. No, I've been offered it, and has it been a temptation? Yeah, when I've been younger, it was like...
What a lying cunt.
It was like the magic beans. If someone offers me this and they're like, you can get bigger, you'll put on 10 pounds of muscle. For a 20-something-year-old kid interested in bodybuilding, yeah. But no joke, this is where it started. When I first got into...
This is the worst ever.
Yeah, listen.
...to training, and I was at school still. I'd come home and I'd have creatine in the cupboards, like my mum and dad's house. Protein, creatine, and my mum questioned me one day in the kitchen. She said something to the effect of, you better not be taking steroids. And she got this creatine.
Because you're a guy. If you're a girl, it's okay to take steroids, sex steroids like estrogen, progesterone, and the contraceptive pill. But if you're a guy, you can't take steroids. So it's bullshit that teenage girls can take steroids. If a guy does it, it's like crazy. Even though the contraceptive pill is more toxic than doing steroids, especially at low dosages.
And I had to explain to her, I'm like, Mum, this is a supplement. It's a single like ingredient. You can buy it from a health store that you buy everything else from. It's creatine. And she said, she goes, promise me you won't take any steroids. And I made that promise. And
you fucked up. You lied to your mum. Did you not? Did you lie to your mum, Rob? Have you lied to all your followers? That's the question asked in this video. Post your comments and questions down below. In my opinion, Rob Richards, the only thing rich about this is the money he's making off the noobs who believe you can get that physique natty. Keep believing, kids. Santa Claus is coming. Actually, it's Christmas Day here in Australia. So be a good boy, be a good girl, and Santa Claus might deliver you some gains in the gym. Just make sure you buy enough Mike O'Hearn subs and you get Rob Richards' diet program, and you might get sweet. You might be sweet.
I won't be around when this check clears. There's a new Santa in town, and I know if you've been naughty or nice.
And I'd end up more stringy and not as full. So really, I don't change my workout now coming up to a routine. I still remain lifting heavy weights. That's what got me the body in the first place. So just because I want to get ready for a competition, the only thing that I change is adding more cardio in and kind of keeping more control on my nutrition.
I don't really like the rain. any cold, wet thing. I don't really.
Remain lifting heavy weights. That's what got me the body in the first place. So
what was I supposed to do? What did you want me to do?